That's fast. 3x3s at 0.9. And then we'll move into chin-ups, which is complex 2. And you eat trunk and pump and finish, which will be snatch, hang series, and dumbbell bench press. Tournament week, in a couple of weeks building up, we'll focus on strength and power and probably on the heavy end of the scale. And then when we get within 7 days of playing, we kind of move that fulcrum and move that end of the spectrum to the other side and surf along that curve. So today was a full body strength power, a little bit lighter on lower body, but moving it quick. A few plyometrics, getting them humming and moving as quick as they can.
I don't want to hear no chat about starting. You man are just starting.
Whoa, PB! Whoa. 2 PBs, bro.
Hey?
You got a bit, bro.
Oh, that's pretty fun.
Just go, just beat him. Just quarter squat it. 1.07.
And the numbers basically just are like meters a second, really. So it's kind of just live feedback. And it's a bit of a challenge with themselves. They'll have their previous PBs in there. And then they're also lifting with similar guys. You'll see the tall guys with tall guys and the short guys with short guys. And they'll kind of challenge off with each other and see where they're at.
Faster.
Jump the bar.
Yeah, it's consistent. 9.6. Consistently as shit. There it is, 1. One, bro. Best one. There it is, 11. You can't jump now. 9.9. 9.5. Uh-oh, who's on who? Staring, but it never comes through.
Oh, you want to start together?
Yeah, bro. How you going, Hads? How you finding Hong Kong?
Pretty good, actually.
Good?
Yeah, it's so heavy today.
Heavy? Yeah, struggling a bit. It's a bit hot here.
No, great guy. I've known Jet for a while now. When I first came in a couple of years ago and was getting his kind of feet on the ground with sevens, took us about 12 months to get it right. And then the year leading up to kind of the Olympics, we nailed it. And then now he's in a really good spot where he knows what he needs to do. He's probably at the peak of his powers in terms of his athletic ability. Strong, fit, fast. Back in the day, it would have been, he'd get to 6-7 minutes, put his hand up and be absolutely gassed. Where now the running joke is his 14-minute jet, which we never thought we'd get to. Then it was just a rolling joke, oh mate, we can do it. You can be fast, explosive, but also give us 14 minutes. From a personal side, great guy to have around, real big energy guy. So like if there's a bit of a mood swing or you need someone to bring the boys up, he's one of the guys you go to behind the scenes and he'll do it in a heartbeat.
This is just a game called pig in the middle. Don't bait him. Don't let him bait you to go high. He's short. Go high.
Oh, you're so close.
Yeah, no, they're good. They're a really tight bunch of boys. It comes out especially on tour. They definitely love the banter and giving it back both ways. But at the end of the day, we get what we want out of whatever we do. So on the field, there's plenty of banter going on, but they know that as soon as we cross that white line or whenever that switch has to be flicked, we do so. And same in the gym. Like it's like herding cats to begin with, big cats. But once they actually get into it, they're awesome. They're really good lads and they work hard. And yeah, the proof's in the pudding. When they work hard, they normally get the results.
Are we done? Oh.
Sweet. In terms of obviously the conditions, it is warm, humidity's there, so we've got water as always, electrolytes, the gels are there, and then the ice towels are there as well. So every time we have a drinks break, just be conscious of constantly getting fluid in, as Cathay mentioned last week. All good? Yep. Sweet.
Hong Kong Sevens it's sort of the mecca of sevens rugby, right? There's a lot of parallels drawn between the F1 circuit and the Sevens circuit, so I guess you could sort of say this is the Monaco, this is sort of the one that everyone wants to win. This is my 4th Hong Kong, so I've had 3 tournaments in the old stadium. I was lucky enough to win one of them, so it's pretty crazy in there. I think whenever you hear that ticket sales are going well and that the Hong Kong community is sort of getting excited for it, you know you're in for a big weekend. So
creative passing, I don't care how you get the ball there. Okay, ball's got to come back in before it goes out, can't go the same side.
Jet!
Oh no! Seven!
Keep going.
Fucking clever! Jet!
That's good control.
Seriously. It's the first one of our campaign for 2 weeks. We set the standard here. They take control of the physical side of things. We take control of our mind, our fucking detail, and our execution. We're now the platform, and we only head north from now on. So,
Great changer.
It's a leggy. Pitch it out. Doesn't matter. Mate, you stepped in front of the stumps. It doesn't matter. Oh, that's middle stump. Woo!
Watching music.
The integrity.
I saw it the other year.
One more.
I'm 23 and I just want to be
Got me in hand too. LB.
Oh, Shiro! Shiro! Go, pal. What the fuck was that? That's a fucking gator. Do something crazy! Do something crazy! Do a gator hunt! What was that?
Stay strong, Sid. Stay strong, Sid. Stay strong, Sid. Sid, you got him. Oh, Jesus. This is not the first. Just going crazy. Just going crazy. Gavin.
Can you take a selfie? My arms are just
Yeah, Hadley's good.
coming in.
It's a nice case.
It's the school.
It's the school.
Ready? Say cheese.
Thank you.
Here we go, no pressure. 200 little kids here expecting me to hit the crossbar. All right. Here we go. Oh! That's it. Oh! Oh!
Hadley!
You!
Five
The best
passes going
passer.
well for me.
Oh, worst injury.
Oh, I've had a lot of injuries. I'd say, have you heard of a turf toe? So, I tore a ligament under my foot, which they had to split open my toe and then reattach the ligament. I have a number 71 on my jersey, which represents how many weeks I've been initially injured with the program. I didn't think much of it because I thought it was just one injury, I can get through it easily. But when it started becoming a consistent thing, I was mentally struggling. Oz Sevens picked that up really and kind of hooked me up with a sports psychologist, which really helped me out a lot during the journey. I had problems with social anxiety, so I had to kind of go out there, expose myself. I do a thing in the gym where I kind of explain how my weekend went, which was actually, I really love because it kind of gives me like conversations to start with everyone. Also like connect with all the boys, and especially out of rugby too, which helps me a lot.
Do you want to tell us about your first try in Perth, Hadley?
Yeah. It was actually my debut game versus Argentina in the grand final down at Perth. Scored the try right in the corner, which was thankfully in front of my best mates, so it was a very, very great moment. At Perth, I was like kind of hesitant, I'd say, despite it was my debut, so it was kind of normal to be nervous and everything. But in Hong Kong now, I think I feel pretty confident. It's been a really mental journey, but I'm happy to be here right now. First time at the new stadium, so wow. Gosh, pretty vertical. I've done
done a good job. This is going to be full. If you haven't bought your tickets, I'd get them. This looks good. I think I was just saying, I played here a couple of times now. First time at the new stadium. This is schmick. Looks a little bit bigger. Obviously closed in. The roof can close as well, which is super exciting. I think I gotta go. I'm late, as always. It's more vertical than I expected. Crowd's closer than I expected, which is a huge plus. So, looks like there's an extra 10,000 seats in the stadium, which is great. So hopefully they're full, and yeah, really looking forward to a pretty noisy weekend.
Had a little bit of time out.
No one's speaking to me. Hi, bro.
How are you, lad?
Good to see you.
Bit of a rush there.
Yeah. Just got it. Hey, bro. How are you? Hello, mate. Good to see you. You well? Tough group. We seem to be pulling. I think we're playing South Africa for the sixth time this season. Tempest flared last tournament. Definitely. You know, we beat them in the pool, which we needed to win that game, and then they beat us in the quarter. I guess when it really mattered, and that, I guess, put a little bee in our bonnet. Yeah, it's a bit personal. Probably be personal on the weekend. And New Zealand for the third, I think. So we're used to playing them, super hard group, but also got now Uruguay too, who's also super physical. But the reality is, all we've really done at the moment is focus on our first game, which is New Zealand. Massive game for us. First up, they beat us in Vancouver. We thought we were in it, so it's time to get some revenge.
When you're ready, you know where you're at. Let's go. Last one. You know where you're at. Let's go. Start fast.
We need to be intense the whole time. Our urgency always needs to be top level. We're a team that we can't rely on being off on a couple of games. We're a team where we have to be on for 6 games of the weekend to win. So we need to train that way. There's definitely times in training where we'll pull it back a little bit and break down our skill execution, but we need to be on. So that's my job, to make sure we're on, and we had a really good session then, so we should have a good weekend.
Talk, dog. I really want clear comms, so I know exactly what everyone is fucking doing. Stop!
Nice touch. Nice squad. You on this one?
Yep.
Ready?
Stop!
Yep.
Bye. I'm on ball. Just one each shoulder. Need intensity now.
Great tackle.
Good, Sid.
Look, I feel like I've got a good feel in the group. I like to lead by example. I like to do what I say, and do what I preach. So, if I'm being tough, if I'm being strict, it's only because I hold myself to those standards.
Good intensity.
Great intensity.
We've got our breath back.
Breath on me, breath on 3. 1, 2, 3. Best one yet.
Ready? We on?
Just like that. I think I'm gonna go B.
E.
L.
L. Oh, yeah, I like it. The number drop.
The number drop.
Number drop.
I thought you said 2 number 10.
Yeah, no, like I like
good,
it.
good.
I like it.
That
It's
was
good.
That was an original idea.
All right, we're out.
Go D-Bird.
Yeah, so a couple of our boys are playing with the pack group here, Big Athletics, so try and get down every year and show some support to the boys and get around their games whenever we get some time. So it's good for us to get down as well and get out of the hotel and stuff, but just to show some support for these boys and let them know we're here.
We're under the lights here, D1, Africa Division, Hong Kong Football Club 10s.
It's always good to have the young lads nipping at our heels and keeping us on our toes. And you're just watching them out there now, just lighting it up. So yeah, it's good for us. I think I was more nervous for for these boys out here, to be honest. I hate losing and hate watching the boys lose, and it was a tough game, and they were grinding most of the time. So yeah, very animated in the stands, but just trying to get behind the boys. Love the boys, want to see them do well. Yeah, starting to get a little bit excited. Try not to get too ahead of myself. New stadium, there's going to be some nerves. We've got some young boys in our team, so I think it's important for me to try and keep the nerves down and not get too high, and just make sure we go there and do a job.